Hey everybody, it's John Ziemba here, and one of the questions I often get asked is how to do a postcard from a design inside Command. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to use one of the design postcards that I've already created. So I have one here, it's called Just Listed Countryside. And after I've gone through and customized the postcard as I needed to, I need to download it properly. So I need to download each side separately. So in the top right hand corner, we're going to click the download arrow, and there's going to be several specific settings for this. So number one, we're going to use Get PDF. Then we're going to choose Current Design, High Resolution Print Quality, and for the Publish settings, we're going to say Use Manual Bleed. And we're going to click Start Download. And that's going to download the front of the card. Now, in order to get to the back of the card, all we need to do is click the arrow over here to the next page, and now we can download the back of the card. So I'm going to click download, make sure I have high resolution, current design, and manual bleed, and I'm going to click start download. And that's going to download the back of the postcard. Right? So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on done, and now I'm going to come over into campaigns. And I'm going to click on create a new campaign, and I'm just going to then pick direct mail, and I'm going to call this just listed. It could be just sold or whatever it's going to be. I'm going to click advertise a listing because that's actually what I'm doing. And I'm going to say use a custom template. Okay, and then I'm going to click set up campaign. Now it's going to ask me for the front and the back of the postcard. So now that I've just downloaded these files, I can simply drag them over to where they need to go. Now it's important that you have done this with the PDF and not the actual JPEG. Now keep in mind that if we click this little fit to page, this will show it here. The only part that's actually going to be in the postcard is the postcard that we created. Don't get too concerned about the gray area on the around it. So then we click back of postcard, and I do the same thing with the file. Okay, and then I'm just going to click continue, and what I will see is I will go through all this information here. So it's going to ask for my DBA logo. And I can enter in now I'm going to come down and choose the targeting. And now I can either target my database, right? And then I have to add contacts. So this is really nice if you've done a mailing list tag that you can easily run that through there. That's why I suggest that people do that. But if not, I can also do local targeting around. I can enter in a street address. So then I'm just going to click save. Now I can choose where I want it to go, but I'm going to click save. State, it's going to add. And now it's going to ask me my budget, how I want it to go to. So what this is saying is this is doing local targeting. And then I'm going to click on step 2, configure targeting. I'm going to say yes, I want to create the campaign. Now here's where I can choose who I'm going to target. So I can choose what demographics that I want here, whether or not I want to, hasn't sold in the last year, sold for how much, and I can choose which ones I want to, the nearest 200 houses. So when I'm done with this, and if I go up to the top here, I can choose how many houses I want. I can also recenter on a different address. And I would just click next, and then that would continue the process. And I'm not going to do that because I'm not looking to send this out right now. So I think this is the easiest way to show you how to create a direct mail campaign.